Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. How are you guys doing? Frank the Tank here, and we have a bunch of people on the panel already that's here with us to talk about RCs tonight. This is RC Talk, and this is where you come to talk about RC related stuff. So hopefully no weather and no wars, just RC related stuff. Oh, Easy Froggy, I can hear myself from you.
Sorry,
Rookie.
you got to hit the thing earlier.
Rookie. The older they get, how is it? The more they forget, or something like that.
Hey, hey,
Well, you're
hey.
older
So
than
I'm dealing
him.
with sometimes disease right now. Leave me alone.
Sometimers. Yeah, that's it. So how's everybody doing tonight?
You know how I'm doing.
Sometimes.
Brad, why don't you show what you're working on right now, what you've worked on today, just because it is RC related.
Who, me?
Brad.
Oh,
We got the kit roll cage on,
Okay.
and I put this on because it's all done inside.
Now, for the people that don't know, what car is that?
It's a super hot shot,
Okay.
it's 4-wheel drive. I got special equipment for it because I felt it deserved it.
Yeah, you went with a Castle Creation brushless
Yeah.
system. What KV motor?
Sidewinder 3, Sidewinder 3, 4600.
4600?
Yes.
Okay. And what servo did you put?
One of the waterproof off brands that are less than $20 or around there.
Okay, an Amazon servo.
Yeah, or eBay. You get it on eBay,
Yeah.
probably too.
Oh, you get them in both spots, actually.
Yeah, it's a 20 kg.
That's good enough for that. You don't
Yeah,
even need
well,
to-
it's got 4-wheel drive. I thought it needed it because of the gyroscopic behavior of the front end.
Cool. And I see you have Steve at your house also. There's Steve with
Yes.
us. How are you doing, Steve?
Doing good, doing real good.
Good, good. You went there to work on your cars or work on Brad's cars?
Brad's car.
Well, he helped me with it. He's better at putting zip ties on things. I don't have the dexterity he does or the patience for them because they sometimes want to flip back on you.
Okay.
Or you try to put them together, but we've been sharing some of the duties on it. Most of the car is done by me. So, anyways, he's waiting for parts for a car. He lost a part for one of his cars.
Cool. We have Thompson RC in the chat, JD Passel, Shiki RC, Gurus RC, Big Head RC, and RC Athlete, and Curtis D. How you guys doing? John, what have you been working on lately?
Yesterday was the wife's birthday, and
So you were
Got
working
her-
on your wife, okay, I get that, but RC related. Oh, that's what you got your wife.
yes, she likes the old things, and she doesn't like the whole thing of being indoors and going
Well,
around in circles.
that's probably why she likes you. She likes
Yeah.
the old things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got this pretty much.
Are you gonna-
What's that? What's that, Keith?
He froze. Oh, I was gonna say now you gotta get yours on the trail.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
have
I
the
got,
green one?
I got to get the axles done on it, but I went through and pulled this all apart and checked it all through and greased the diffs and stuff last night.
He's gonna run that.
It's already been run.
This is your second axial, right? I mean, third axial. It's the third SCX2.
No, second too.
Yeah, yeah. That body was very popular when it first came out.
Oh yeah, what the problem is, I found out I have a basher.
You have a basher
Yeah,
uh-oh.
because your wife wants to jump with it.
yeah. She went out in the driveway and saw a snow pile. She goes, "Hey, can we jump this?"
Eh,
When did she start using it?
Yesterday.
Ah, she had fun, huh?
That RC belongs to his wife, and she got it for her birthday yesterday, and they ran it yesterday.
And I hope she had a good time with it.
Well, like I said, we weren't outside long because it was like cold out.
So when you go to parties now, you can say to everybody or friends that you bought a toy for your wife that's battery operated.
And she really
Let the
enjoys it.
people-
Yeah.
and she really enjoys it. So just let people imagination just go wild in their mind.
It's a Bob.
It's
It's a Bob.
Yeah.
Is that what she calls it? Bob?
No, that's what I'm going to call it.
And what does Bob means?
Battery operated.
It's a bot. Battery operated toy. BOT.
Okay,
Cool.
that's one way.
That's one way to see it. Kurt, what have you been working on?
I've been working on my HPI, just trying out some ceramic bearings,
Try to make it go faster?
trying to make it go faster, see if I can get a couple more miles out of it without changing any gears or anything, just bearings.
That could give you a couple miles, because people don't realize that friction could really slow you down, especially on those high speed.
Friction is a thief.
Yeah. Can't wait to see if it does pay out for you. That's going to be good. RC Athlete says lipo powered. Is it 4S?
4S.
4S.
I hope not.
And it vibrates too when you go, and when you hit the trigger there, it vibrates. AZ Froggy, what have you been working on?
Here, I'm waiting on parts. At work today, I had to take a slash two-wheel drive and make it from a high center of gravity chassis to low center of gravity. Then had to take a mini Summit and figure out why it was making a bunch of noise. Well, the guy who'd done the work on the transmission didn't put any grease in it whatsoever. It was just rattling around. So that's all I've had going on.
Cool. Queenie's in the chat. How you doing? Jack is in the chat also. How are you doing, Jack? Unknown RC's in the chat. How you doing, Unknown RC? Thanks for coming in here. And KBRC 13, I know what you've been working on, but why don't you tell people what you've been working on?
I'm working on my MF10X. It's the Tamiya.
My Tamiya Rally chassis. It's the VW Rally chassis it's doing.
Yeah. I ain't got too far, but I got this. I've got up to the servo, with the servo stuff on right now.
So you got the
all lined
diff.
up and everything. And
so you got the front
all
diff
that stuff's together.
And servo now. Cool.
I'd like to know what your experience so far is, how you feel about it.
It's okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, because I think I totally messed up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You can always take it apart and you start over again.
I'm going to have to take the diff apart because I locked the front diff instead of the rear diff. I thought I was working on the rear diff first, but yeah, that.
You should be able to take just the gear of the rear and put it in the front. I believe there's the same size.
Yeah, I think they look like the same. So hopefully,
What?
I greased it and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
But thank you, Tank, for telling me that was the front diff, and I would have had it all together, and the front ones would have been locked up. And
Then he would have attempted to crawl with it.
It just would have been harder to turn, that's all.
Hey, Shiki. I've been working on that MST CFX. I got all the parts. put the chassis together, put it all together, and actually put it on the Land Rover body. That's what I've been doing this week, and
Nice.
it turned out pretty good. I think it fits in there, and I tucked it in there pretty good. You can see the bottom chassis rail there, and this is a hard body. I might take out the inner fenders here. They're very close to the tire. I barely can fit and when I actually articulate it, it actually rubs a little bit on the inside. So I might take it off. I don't know. But it fit pretty nice. And I extended the rear because the chassis actually ends here, but I extended the rear with styrene to come and grab the chassis at the back right there and at the front. So this actually holds very good, and it's not going anywhere.
Nice.
I
Looks
do
good.
hope he wants you to keep that color, because I really like that color.
Yeah, it's probably going to stay the same color. He didn't tell me about painting it or anything. I told him if he wants me to put the electronics in for him to send me some, and he is. So I'll finish it up and I'll run it. Also, the rear, I really had to put long links at the back, and they're actually made. I actually spliced them together with other links, so they're temporary. So it was just for me to mock them up. I did order some metal ones, so I do have some stainless steel coming for the front and the rear at the proper
Nice.
length. So that should be nice for that.
I mean, you got to admit the silver looks good on that vehicle.
Yeah, it does, and everything works. I fixed the hood. The hood thing didn't work anymore. So when you pushed on here, it wasn't opening, but now it actually does work. So you just push on the grill and everything opens.
Boink.
I had to fix something inside with styrene. Styrene is pretty helpful. So it turned out pretty good. I'm happy. That's what I was doing this week anyways. And Dennis, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What have you been doing this week?
Absolutely nothing.
That's not good. You're resting?
Got nothing to work on. Yeah, I've been resting a lot. Just been busy at work, trying to get everything ready. We're starting to get real busy now.
Cool.
So
Someone snuck in on us, Mr. Green Frog.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. He snuck in here. I didn't even notice that either.
Yeah, Keegan's here.
So, Keegan, what have you been working on this week?
Not much.
Not much?
Delaying putting that BRX02 kit or BRX01 kit together. Going to be doing that. Like messing around with some popsicle stick pallets at the moment.
Cool. What's his name? Justin from STCRC sent me a message last night. He goes, "Oh, I got some good news coming up. You're gonna enjoy that." And I go, "Okay, what is it?" Well, I can't tell you right away. I go, "What?" You're telling me there's good news, and then you're pulling it away from me. It's like dangling a piece of candy. Like, come on, tell me now. But
Come on, he's just treating you like a cat toy.
yeah,
Teasing me.
Leaving you dangle around and swat you around a little bit, get you fired up, and then let you dangle on it.
Don't you have a new toy you're working on there, Tank?
a new toy.
Yeah. Don't you just posted a video? No. Was that an old video I was watching?
Oh yeah, the market find the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
That's funny. Let me show you. Yes, it is an old video.
Is it? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to when it was posted. I just saw it. So I clicked
It's the
on it.
Dodge. It posted today, but it's the Dodge.
Oh, okay.
So the video you just saw of me doing that the market find on Facebook, and me starting at the end of last 30 seconds, I actually show that I'm working on the fender for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened to it. So this is what I found on
I've
the
seen that. Okay.
Facebook Marketplace for $100.
I thought you found another one like that.
No, so I videotaped it when I got it, which was what, a month, 2 months ago, probably.
Yeah.
So,
At least 2
yeah,
months.
it was in January. It was January 22nd when I got it. I remember the date now. So basically, this is the truck that you saw in the video that I just posted yesterday.
Okay.
And tomorrow morning at 2 a.m., there's another video being published with me having fun with the Kyosho Blizzard with the school bus on it. Remember a while back when we were talking and I showed you guys a couple times the school bus on the Kyosho Blizzard?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I did take it for a ride, but I had it on my phone for about 2 months. I never did anything with it. So I'm just catching up slowly, doing some editing. Keep in mind, I did tell you guys before, I am a professional procrastinator.
Yeah.
So I let things, I'll do it later. I'll do it later.
Hey, sound like me.
Member of the Ancient Order of the Two-Headed Turtle. First meeting's tomorrow, once I get it organized.
Don't think I heard that one before. JD Passel is asking a question for Brad.
Yes.
JD Passel says, I am wondering if Brad is unhappy with Tamiya kits, question mark.
Why would I be?
I don't know. He's wondering if you're unhappy with the kits.
No.
Okay. So
Hey, I
no,
don't know where that came from.
don't know.
If I could own all of them except for own all of them, I would.
Where would you put it, Brad?
I don't know where I put them.
He's got plenty of wall space. He can put shelves up.
I'd really
Do you want
like
it in RT form or in kit form?
kit form. It doesn't matter. I mean, if I have to get one, it's kind of built and have to go over it like everybody else does on some old ones, and so be it. But, you know,
Have you ever gotten a pro-built one? Or
no, I've never got. You know what? Speaking of that, I did notice. I was watching one of these guys in Japan. He's got a strange name for his channel, but he does RC cars, and he had a friend there. They had the Rough Rider in an XP Pro built form, and I didn't know they made that in XP Pro built in it. I didn't know that that one came in the box like some others.
Okay.
Which was interesting. It was probably one of the most expensive of the Pro builds because it is on the SRB chassis. And the SRBs are fairly expensive.
I picked up one pro built kit from Tamiya, and that was from my son. It's La Ferrari, the red one right there.
Yeah.
And that one is a pro build, but I find that stupid that they're saying it's a pro build, but they only they build it with everything that comes with the kit. That means there's no bushing, there's no bearings.
Yeah, I know.
So it's just bushing. So I had to take it all apart and put the bearings in there and then put it together again.
true.
I have a feeling they were doing that with. I think I don't even think there was even oil in the Pro built Rough Rider in the oil in the shocks.
Don't know.
That's what it looked like. His friend took him off the car and opened it up and checked because it was sticky, and he put oil in it, so it probably had no oil in it. I don't know why. I guess technically, to me, they should call them almost ready to run. It's really what they should call them. ARRs.
Almost ready to run.
Yep.
ARR. Cool. So did anybody notice anything new in the market this week? I was busy at work, so I did not check social media or emails that came in. So anything new this week? I don't think there is.
Yeah, there is.
Just a bunch of sales from Horizon, Traxxas, and Red Cat.
Some sales, okay.
Yeah, some of the Armas and all, you got $100 savings or up to $100 savings on different things. Traxxas is up to like $75, and Red Cat I think is up to like $75 as well. It all depends on the vehicle and everything.
Yeah, I think I noticed Red Cat had some pretty good sales on some of their products.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Red Cat was like 45 to 75 or something like that.
Yeah, and Traxxas is like 35 to 75, and
Which is pretty
Horizon.
rare on Traxxas for them to go on sale.
Yeah, my thought is everything that's been stuck out in the ocean is starting to finally hit. And they're starting to get overloaded and they're trying to offload a bunch of stuff and get it out there before the new stuff for 2022 hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think because of the way the market is right now, everybody's going to start tightening the belt on hobbies because gas prices is going up. There's a lot of things that's going to go up.
Yeah.
Groceries are going to go up because of that. Well, pretty much
Everything's
everything.
going up.
Yeah.
All inflation.
Yep.
Makes
It's
me
almost
sick.
$4 here.
$4.59 here.
Or
Yeah.
59. Give me a break.
Last time I checked, it was 409 and 419.
You're the crazy one, Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$2
It was,
and
I paid yesterday
$2.89 here.
$5.42, I think it was. That's the
You know what?
cheapest place I could find.
That's a premium is
heard-
here.
I heard there were some $7 areas in California.
Oh yeah, easy.
$7?
Yeah,
Wow.
easy. LA and San Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah, it don't surprise me at all.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
6 something at the Chevron here in my town, but it's an expensive gas station anyways.
I heard that they were thinking of dropping. People were thinking of dropping state taxes on the gas to lower them somewhat. Maybe even federal taxes being lower on the taxes on it to lower it. I don't know how much that would relieve, but it would relieve something if they did. We're making tax money on it.
It's like $1.25 here in California for taxes,
Yeah.
just
Well,
state
that-
taxes.
So there's other ways to fix the problem, but that would be a start.
JD
Oh,
Passel says, I don't know why Google Caption is not working anymore.
Oh, speaking of
Um,
that,
YouTube just had to update, so you might have to do an update, JD.
a Frank, my Y2 was back to normal as far as I saw today. I turned it on and there was one thing there. And then I found a way to get rid of that one. And now it's to 0. All of them are in gray.
So it actually started working today, probably?
Yes.
Okay. So JD Passel, I turned on the captioning here because you're here. So hopefully you can see that and it works not bad, but sometimes it says stupid things.
Just like when you talk to your phone.
You see it in the Zoom chat. I haven't seen it pop up in the Zoom meeting yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
no?
No, it doesn't show in the Zoom meeting.
no,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it-
go on Zoom.
It only shows it on YouTube.
There we go.
I got a question.
YouTube does show it.
It's showing
No,
it
sir.
on, showing it on
Ours, it's showing it.
Zoom.
Just a little delay is all. It's there now.
Where do you see it at?
Yeah, it's on there now.
It's on
on white.
YouTube.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, it's on YouTube. Yep.
Yep.
Did he break the suspension on his fighting buggy?
Who?
JD. When he did a video, it looked like he broke his rear suspension, one of his rear suspension arms.
Don't know, but you just asked him. We'll wait for him to reply. G Greens, Grant RC is saying, well, Frank, I'm getting ready for next window. New tires, new motor, and maybe tomorrow, new rims. Cool.
More torque.
Guru.
Hey, Spin Rush, how you doing? JD Passel, Brad wants to know if you broke your rear suspension on your truck on the last video.
Fighter buggy, the fighting buggy.
It's
The
the
closed
beaver
captioning
guy.
says fighting boogie.
Fighter
you-
fighting buggy.
I never know what it's gonna say. You can be talking normal banana and it just goes crazy.
Cool. He didn't reply yet, but he probably will. RC84 says, it's the beaver guy, LOL. Beaver guy's in the chat. Beaver guys should talk to John because John has the electrical toys for the beaver. But it only runs on 3S though.
Yeah, that'd be a bit much.
Guru, if you can get in here, and the G Green, I believe you got an invite too. You should come in here. You haven't been here in a long time. And Lyle, I don't know if Lyle's still listening. You're all welcome here. Brad would be so happy to see you again.
Tried to get RC so-and-so to join us again because I told him I was sorry I missed him.
That was cool. Gonna see him.
Grant's got a question for you there, Frank.
Oh, let me read Spin Rush.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, the team associated 1/8 buggy seems to be the hot item where he is right now.
I just fixed the new associated transmission the other day or last weekend and wasn't impressed with the vehicle at all.
Yes, no, it's not 4.55 tires. For the call to crawl, you get extra points for under 4.3. You get extra points.
So 4.19 you get points for, huh?
Yes.
That's cool.
155, so you get locked. Okay.
It doesn't matter the size of the rim. It's the size of the tire.
Okay, 35, 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5s. That's under 4.2s.
Most RC and most cars, off-roaders, I mean, like Jeeps usually come with 35-inch ones, so 3.5 is about right.
Yeah, but if you look at crawlers from Axial and all that, they're usually 4.5 or 4.6. They're high. They're up there for size.
Yeah, it's saying 194.
Yeah.
4.6.
Got a TV on your ceiling or something?
Yeah.
How many who?
I'm wondering if
Brad
Brad has a
watching.
TV on the ceiling.
Oh,
You're watching TV on the ceiling or something.
I thought he was trying to copy me when I sit back.
Right? Like riding in the car with your seat kicked back.
Well, my chair is broken for God knows how long.
Gotcha.
Well, unbreak it.
They have to fix it.
Mm.
The company that got it for me, they have to fix it, and they have to get permission to fix all the other extra parts.
Gotcha.
Hyrax 4.75. Those are just at the limits. I think the limit you can run for the call to crawl is 4.75. They got to be 4.75 or smaller.
I know Hyrax does have a smaller version as well.
Yeah.
Brad, TJ says it's good to see you.
Who's what?
TJ Spin Rush says it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Spin Rush, if you're here. I know
Yeah,
you're
he's here.
In the
I know,
chat.
but it's good to see you in the chat, but it's good to hear that you're here.
Yeah,
But-
if someone needs the part number for those Hyrax, if they don't want to look it up, I can get them Saturday because we actually just got some in. That's the only reason I know.
Thought I saw something on Instagram about them maybe putting out the new sidewall like they have on the SEX6 for a smaller scale. Like
I've heard that too, but I haven't seen anything other than that.
yeah, just like had a picture of a quarter next to a crawler tire and
Yeah, that's showing the new one for that. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see if they do that.
mm-hmm.
I do like, I don't know if anyone watched RC Adventures with the new tires he put on the new project is Rift. those things, they're a beefy 2.2. If they had them a little bit smaller, but the same pattern, they'd be a cool tire.
Are people looking for more aggressive sidewalls now?
This one is
Always.
4 point, this Hyrax is 4.73.
Yeah, it's the XO.
Yeah.
No, just called the Hyrax.
That's a
Hyrax
G.
G8. Yeah. We got some in today that we had some in stock, and then we just got some in today, and the ones we got in today were a little bit shorter than the ones we already had.
Okay.
Them high rack.
Oh, 1/7, 1/6.
They really want an aggressive sidewall for rock crawling.
Yeah, that's
2.2. Those must
yeah,
be
they're
good.
for short course style wheels, that is.
Suck if you have a bunch of rupture tires too, and they're made illegal for competitions now or something, haven't they been?
Yeah,
Those are too good.
yeah,
Those are for 124 scale.
yeah. I've got those. They actually work really well.
Happy belated birthday, Tammy.
So this
Yeah.
one, the one we were just looking at, I believe is this one.
You had the G8, the one next to it, the Pro 101-4203. That's a
Yeah.
different one right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I opened it up here. And I want to go see what that one is actually sized.
419. Yep.
419.
That's
So
probably
that
the one
one
we
would-
just got then.
See, this one would count and give you 8 extra point. Like people that's going to come with small tires are going to have a very good bonus.
What's the bonus for 30 at the end?
At the end, you can, well, at the end of the day, you can win a prize. And at the end of the event, the 4 events, we're going to do a draw for the top 10 players. And they can win a GCM truck, GCM racing truck.
Wow, that's strong.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. This one is 4.1.
Excuse me.
So they do have different size, which is kind of cool. Man, there's a lot of high racks, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, very popular tire.
It's a
Has
good
anybody-
tire.
Anybody come out with a 392 Jeep body yet?
Cherokee.
I
No,
don't think so.
the Jeep Wrangler.
There's
Oh.
current
Okay.
Jeep Wranglers out there. They just don't have the 392 badging on them.
There's some differences with the top of the hood of the vehicle.
I
Penny
know.
Storm's 3 something on his hood. I forget what it is.
Yeah.
300 something on his hood. What is it?
And in real life, the vehicle has also got higher ground clearance.
Mm.
One day it'll be coming out. The Wranglers are such, people love the Jeep bodies if they're crawlers and trail runners. One day
Okay.
somebody will 392.
Maybe.
I'm just tired of Jeeps.
Well, that would be a new one, at least to a point.
Well, it's just like GCM racing. He posted up, post a picture of your Ford or your Chevrolet, and tell me why you like a Chev or Ford for your trail truck. So I'm there looking at all my pictures, looking at my stuff, and thinking about all the trucks I have. I don't even have Ford or Chevrolet. They're Jeeps or other thing. So I put my 34 Ford truck, which is not a crawler, right? So that's the only Ford I got. I don't even have a Chevrolet.
He's got
Yeah,
1962 on the hood or something.
I want to see more Silverados for VRCs.
Why, you gonna buy one?
No, just to be different. People would be happy to see a change.
Well,
Oh,
all the Silverados so far have been discontinued.
because they weren't selling or what?
I don't know. Just I've got the one that's on my SCX-10 and I've got the blue body I had on the other one for a while. They just been discontinued.
Hmm.
Who knows?
I wonder if it might be a licensing issue.
That's what I was curious about too.
Might be.
Probably Horizon trimming the fat.
I don't know. Or they're just trying to roll them into different brands so they can have them for a RTR vehicle or something like that. Instead of have it for the aftermarket. But I mean, they're losing money that way though.
Mhm.
Not really very smart. Where did I put that stupid other thing?
Hey, they're either that or they're making room for another Jeep.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what
I'm sorry, I had to go there.
that's what Grant just said. He says, I want to see any other thing than Jeeps. And then he's got the emojis, the getting sick emojis and puking emojis.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. They're old. Almost as old as me.
Horizon's probably gonna buy a Jeep. So
Yeah, Brad would probably buy a Jeep.
Many Jeeps out there.
see Brad in a Jeep.
Yeah, I see Brad in a Jeep.
Wish you would.
Sad to say though, I've actually been looking at one for a replacement for my little car. That thing's gonna be sold here soon.
I painted up like a box art Wild Willie
No,
or one of those CJs. Mine has a CJ from back in the day too, right?
that would be okay.
There's this guy in Japan.
There's a lot of guys in Japan.
I'm almost brought one.
There's this guy in
I'm
Japan.
sorry, it
Long
was
time
there.
ago,
I had
but-
to.
There's this guy in Japan who takes the comical Tamiyas and is now making comical rally bodies for them.
Oh,
That
yeah.
could be interesting.
Well, they're online. He's shown a couple of videos with him running through the snow and then running on a dirt track. They turn in real quickly because they're so short wheelbased.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's something for you guys to look for if you can find it. I don't know the name of the guy because it's in Japanese, but if you see one of those, you know that's what I'm talking about.
Where did you
Comical
put that?
rally would be do well, I think.
Bull Gear RC says we need new Jeep models. Well, Jeep has been like sucking that lemon dry for years, like almost the same model. Everything is pretty close to the same. So it's kind of tough to change the look of a Jeep when Jeep themselves don't change too much about them.
Well, like Porsche.
Hmm.
But you could tell there's been differences since the 60s.
Yeah.
But they still basically have the same shape.
Hold on, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Sean is doing a giveaway. So if people don't know about it, he's selling tickets to give away 3 Jeeps. So the first prize is going to be not Jeeps.
Not
Or go
three
with the
Jeeps.
Jeeps.
It's a
RC
raffle.
four-wheel drive TF2s. RC four-wheel
It's a
drive
raffle.
TF2s.
Yeah.
It's a raffle. So
Raffle.
pay $20 and you get 3 chances that you might win.
Some good deals there too.
We'll bring a couple cans.
Yeah, all 3 of them are good deals for $20.
Yeah.
It's 1 in 100 chance. So
Yeah.
not a bad deal. You can just buy.
Brad, Spin Rush says he's currently looking for people in Japan who do crawling. Found a couple of YouTubers, reached out to them, but haven't heard back yet.
I contacted that guy about his track that I was telling you about. He does a little bit of crawling. He hasn't done it in forever, but I don't know where that track is. I asked to know where the track was, so I can send you out there.
Yeah, but if it's a
Couple hours
private
away,
track,
though.
you might have problems getting the location.
Yeah, that could be invite only.
It isn't. Takahiro goes there. He's there on occasion. That's the name of one of the Japanese guys, and he hangs with the guy who does who on the track all the time, who does Gundam figures too.
Okay.
Okay.
Sean also posted his rules for his build off too last weekend.
Yeah.
I wish someone would have a build off again for in honor again for our
Evo
past beloved.
I'm sure it'll happen again.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
let me pay off my TRX-6 and I might be doing something.
Nice.
I got a couple ideas. I need to get that thing paid off first.
Oh, RC
See.
so-and-so just took his Black Edition lunchbox and he glitterized it. I don't know if you watched that, Frank.
I didn't watch it because it popped up on my feed just before the email came out.
I watched it. He put the black glitter with silver, different colors in it, but it's the black. It had a black background against the powder. It was blackish, and it had the sparkles from the glitter. And then he shellacked it so he could put decals on it, and so it would stop the glitter from coming off from usage.
Interesting.
It's an interesting idea. He glued the body, he put some glue on the body, then sprayed a bunch of powdered glitter all over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's an
You guys
interesting way
okay?
of doing it.
Yeah, you'd like to see that, Frank, and so would you.
Well, I saw it. It's in my queue to watch of my sub, but I haven't had time to watch it.
But I think you think that's a good idea.
Sure.
What?
Any idea is a good idea, unless it's a bad idea.
Hmm.
Oh, Nick Baker says he's chilling before the wife gets home.
Why the light went on?
When the wife gets home, that's when the whip gets out.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you
Frank.
mean you haven't done that?
I don't know why it's not letting me turn on my video. Did you turn off my video?
Yes, I turned off your video because you were lying down. And I didn't like what I was seeing. That is one of the rules on the email. Have a proper stature and like present yourself well and things like that. So when you're lying down and looking at the ceiling is not a good thing. That's why I
Well,
stopped the video.
I'm sorry that was a problem. It's just, it's not as comfortable as my chair.
No, I'm just telling you why I shut off the video. That's all.
Right, here's an idea for you. Go get a couple of your pillows and put them behind your back.
There you go.
I have only these pillows that came with it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, go get one of your bed pillows and or two of them and stuff them behind your back.
Well, actually, there's not enough height from the back of the thing to allow them to stay. They would fall off.
Okay. I guess that won't work, John.
Now, I thought it might be a suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
but
you know,
it's a suggestion,
well.
but if the back is so low on it, it's not going to work.
no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, John.
Can you put a kickstand back there like a mop or something? 2x4.
2x4.
Like a mop.
I think he needs to contact the elf couch and try to get him a new couch.
Coach Elf.
I need my chair back.
Recliner Elf. Come to the rescue.
Recliner elf.
I'll
that's
probably be
it.
talking to him
Yeah.
soon. Once I start on my Kyo show.
Nick says, as long as my wife doesn't see my RC account. That's true.
Yeah.
JD still didn't answer that question if he broke his rear suspension piece in the back.
No, he did not answer it. I didn't see it go through.
Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it didn't break.
He rolled it and I thought it went jink.
Be the sound
I don't
of it.
No, it didn't make a noise, but that's what you would have thought it would have made a noise like.
So once you finish that build, Brad, which one are you starting on?
My Kyosho Beetle.
Oh, Kyosho.
Nice.
You're gonna need a special screwdriver for that.
Cheating on Tamaya.
Well, like I told you, I got the ones with the teeth on it, and they seem to work well on their heads. Brett, you familiar with these with the teeth? The kind of serrations on them. They're called Vermont Americans.
Oh yeah.
Rip the
Yeah,
screw butter.
Yeah, and they have they've like serrades on some of the part of the Phillips head. And they did not strip or slip in the heads of the Tamai screws.
Might work. I don't know. If it worked for you, then it worked, which is good.
Yep.
Everybody's doing shout outs. Don't forget, if you'd put 3 shout outs in a row, you win a special prize.
What's the prize?
A vacation from the chat.
Yeah.
You get put, that's correct. You get a vacation from the
vacation.
chat from 300 seconds vacation.
Win a vacation. Round trip paid for.
And Sean is pretty good at that.
He just does it to
A little bit.
Frank.
Yeah, Lyle, you got 2 O's in your shout out, so it didn't come out.
2 O's and no U. You're saying shootout, not shout out.
That's me, Lyle.
Might be messing with Nightbot. Every now and then. Torturing poor Nightbot. He's trying to do his job.
Poor Nightbot. Anyways,
Poor Nightbot. Everybody picks on him.
Mhm.
I think Kurt wants another ice cream.
That was good ice cream the other night, eh, Kurt?
Yeah, it sure was.
Mine was good also.
Josh, about ice cream, please.
Kurt received an ice cream from his wife, and then he made me hungry, so I went upstairs and get myself one.
Your question.
Sort of that chain reaction.
Well,
What would you do with a Klondike or Klondike bar?
nothing anymore. That's what gave me my belly to start with.
I thought that wouldn't have hurt. Does ice cream hurt your gut now?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. That's a terrible thing to have be out of your diet.
Is it because of the cream or the milk, lactose they called it, or whatever? Lactose.
I don't
tolerant?
know. Could be a
Lactose.
combination of all of it.
I know Lactaid makes ice cream.
Yeah, well, I go to the belly doctor tomorrow, so see what they say.
My mom's got bad diverticulitis right now.
My mom has it too.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's not good.
She's 80.
Yeah, mine is
One.
too.
She's 81 now. She just turned 81.
Always got a 1-up, huh, Brad?
She's 80
Yeah,
something.
She won up.
Just saying. You said we both said your mothers were 80, and then you said, "Oh wait, she's 81."
I see you're 80 and raise you 1.
Yeah.
I just put the link for RC Athletes site if you guys want to go sub them.
What if it-
95.
Why would I want to do that? No.
Well, there's somebody said in there that he wasn't subbed to him yet.
Oh, okay.
So poor guy, he's only at 25,000 subs, so he needs to get up there.
I'm only at 248.
He's at 25,000. Congratulations with you. I know he was getting close. And it was
25,000, huh? Yeah.
He's now an influencer, so he'll be influencing our thoughts.
Nice.
Of
Wow.
course, I get ads. I should put an ad blocker on my web thing.
I don't, can you actually do that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
You pay for the YouTube Red or whatever.
You got some weird abs too sometimes.
Some weird abs, is that what you said? Ads?
Ads. abs.
There's his ugly mutt. This is what Lyle looks like, RC athlete.
Yeah, we're forgetting what he looks like now. Wish he'd join us on here.
Mutt's a dog.
See, you see a lot of dog hair. That's his dog's hair.
Molly shade.
Molly
Yeah.
shade, yeah. And then you have that truck, which has a nice little thumb thing. for driving with one hand.
Yeah, I like that bed that's on that thing.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Sergeant Snot.
That's a body from 2012 from the TTC.
All right. So he's leaving
He's got
already.
swampers on it.
Or throw
Lot
him
of
off.
snow on that.
Is this
Yeah, he's
recent?
out there in Canada, I think, right?
I want you to show a picture of Molly. Tank, if you can find one.
Oh, look at that. It's busting through.
Oh, he's got some good ones on his.
I watched that video.
Lyle's
Yeah.
gonna have to get here and show a picture of Molly, because I don't know if I have a picture of Molly.
What's the name of that green truck? Something Snot.
Sergeant
Sergeant
Snot.
Snot.
Or just not. That's right.
Maybe he's got a video that shows Molly on there.
Yeah, he's got a couple of them that's got her on it. More of the
Was
Snot got swampers.
bench working stuff. She shows up for those.
It was weird. The other day I was watching a Sean's video and I looked down and it says, I'm not subscribed. Like, I know I was subscribed.
Yeah, sometimes you have to refresh.
Yeah.
No, I don't see her showing up on this. Not on this one.
There she is, right there.
Oh yeah.
Why isn't he joining us on the panel anymore?
Got stuff going on right now, Brad.
Oh, there he is.
There she is. That she wants us.
Molly.
There's Miss Molly. The Molly dog.
There she is. She wants a hug. Hey, Molly.
He wants to lick his face off.
There, I shown Molly. That's a shout out to Molly.
Yeah.
Spin Rush says the tank. Kurt just uploaded a video with lots of goodies. Yeah, I saw that real quick. I didn't go see the video yet, but I did saw that he posted that up. There's another one I saw, which was a whole bunch of SCX-24 parts that he got, and I told him you got to start installing them. But he said that the screws, the tiny screws, are scaring him.
Is that true?
Intimidating.
You need to get some high-class screwdrivers.
I have some bifocals.
Just don't be scary all the time. I think that's why Frank said that.
TGI, how you doing? He says the reason people watch his videos is LOL love Molly. That's the
Right.
real
Molly
reason
Fan
people
Club.
watch.
Mhm.
Melancholy.
Hey, Tony from CCXRC. Molly is cute. And Spin Rush says, good golly, Miss Molly.
Yep, I was thinking that.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Yep.
He's in the chat.
Hey, Brandon Timblin, how you doing? And we have another John getting on here. No, it's Sean.
It's a crazy man.
It's a
Crazy
man we
man.
haven't seen in God knows how long.
Well, I seen him yesterday.
Yeah, it's just the angry Irishman, that's all.
An angry Irishman. You're muted, Sean.
Yep, gotta unmute your mic.
I thought he was Australian.
Thought he was Australian.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Wait, who are you talking to? Wait, what was that? No.
Three dogs dead.
So I'll give you I'll spotlight you and talk about your raffle. Get people to go over there.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, so this truck here, a $20 raffle, 3 prizes. This is prize number 1. It's a really nice, everything's all NM Garage, NM Garage skid plates, NM Garage bumpers, NM Garage roll bars, everything you want to upgrade on a TF2 is done. It's all light kit, everything. Prize number 2 is another TF2. And then prize number 3 is a boom racing chassis. This boom racing chassis is actually designed for the Land Rover Defenders from Team Reefy. But really nice all metal. Everything comes 1080 ESCs, motors, everything. The only thing you need is a receiver. So when you get, there is a few things you probably will need to do, because I noticed there's a spring missing on one of the leaves. So every truck will have a small little thing to do to them, but that's pretty much the raffle. So for $20, you get 3 chances to win.
Now the boom racing, it's gonna come ready to run, but with no body.
There's no body, yeah.
But you will.
Prize
be
number
putting
3 is
in-
just a complete full chassis, all ready to
You
run.
will
chassis.
put a receiver transmitter with it?
No,
Okay,
almost ready to, yeah, it's all 3 of them are almost ready to run. The only thing you need is a transmitter and receiver
okay.
on all 3 of them. But this thing is like beautiful like the weight of this chassis, it hurts to lift right now because of my fractures, but everything's all metal. Everything's like all metal, drive shafts, metal axles, like everything. It's actually a really nice chassis.
Which model is that?
The boom racing.
I mean, but which model of it?
What chassis model?
Offhand, I'm not sure which model.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
I'll have to look it up.
No, no big
I'm
deal.
not sure. But for $20, I think it's a pretty fair raffle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Even if you just
Especially
borrow
if you got 3 chances to win, you know.
Yep. Sean, Lyle's got a question for you in the chat
What just
there.
happened my TV now? What?
How do you
Hold on.
enter? Can Canadians enter?
Everybody's welcome.
Hang on, I just messed up my sound on my TV. There we go. No better.
I've seen it on his Instagram. I think he has a PayPal up for it.
Yep.
Yeah, on his video on YouTube, there's a link on the video also to his PayPal account. So if you go to PayPal account and you send him the money, it is $20 US, not $20 Canadian. So if you send him that and send him a note, that's for his raffle. He'll put you in the draw.
Yep.
Yeah, Lyle, it's open to anybody anywhere in the world. That anybody that listens to my channel has anybody that listens or watches my videos should be entitled to the raffle just as anybody in America. So
cool.
So it's open
We
to
just
anybody.
have better luck.
Y'all lost because I'm gonna get a ticket. So
Hey, I already got mine, so you're way behind.
no,
And
no.
Brad,
Waiting
Brad,
for that special time.
Brad RC Recreation wants to ask you a question.
And what's
Brian
that?
G, hold on, Brian G, it's definitely not a BRX01. My BRX01 is sitting over there. Because if it was a BRX01, it definitely would be more than a $20 raffle.
Yeah.
So RC Creation asked Brad, did Brad build any of those kits yet? Question mark.
Yes. They just need to be painted.
What did you build so far?
The Blitzer Beetle, the Black Edition Grasshopper 2, the Fighter Buggy RX Memorial Edition, the Frog. Almost done with the Super Hot Shot.
Cool. He's
Yeah.
been busy.
Yeah, and the holiday buggy's done, but Adam did that for me. He did a beautiful job on that car. And someone else is doing another one because she wanted to try her hand at it because she likes puzzles. She thought, well, this is a puzzle in a different way. But she wanted to try my Super Storm Dragon.
Cool. RC Recreation asked, is there a entry limit? And I believe it's 100 tickets are sold, right?
110 tickets.
110 to cover shipping, cover anywhere in the world. So there's no entry limit. You want to buy as many as you want. I did say in the video how you'll know all tickets are sold. I will turn the comments off to the video so nobody else can leave a comment or anything, and that's how you know that it's no longer open.
Do you
And then I
know where
will
you're at?
do, and then I will do a live draw. I'll probably do that spinny weighted thing. I'll put everybody's names on the, I'll let the people on the live choose how many times to mix it up, and we'll just spin it from there. So
Do you know how many spots you have sold at this point?
And
at this point, I think there's like 30 something spots. So since yesterday, since when I announced it. So
Cool.
Big Head's mentioning the Mint 400 too. They'll see it being there. Desert Racing. Saw it on Instagram too. They're getting ready to go where they were there.
Yeah, it's this weekend.
Trophy
I
trip.
mean, I might occasionally watch that if I get a hold of it, but I always watch the car because the car fascinates me the most.
Hey,
Broaden your
Chainsaw.
horizon. Sorry, Tank.
No, no problem. Chainsaw was just a rise. I was saying hi. What was that, Green Frog?
I was saying that he could broaden his horizons from just a car and watch the Mint 400 or
Man, 400 is cool.
Baja 1000s. A bunch of them that are good. And Mint 400 is pretty cool, yeah.
Hey, I just thought it was interesting that the guys who've done those races, when they go to do the car, they thought it was going to be a breeze, and they find out it was not.
yeah, the
But they enjoyed
Baja.
it.
I like watching the Baja though, because they give some of them areas, they are flat to the mat, like going. It's like crazy.
Believe it or not, in Dakar, there's some areas that they're flat out too.
No, I know, but the Baja is just like, it's as hard as you can go with them, like them freaking Raptors and everything. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
But
I'm
what
gonna have a
ended,
hard time watching that stuff. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Gabe.
what ended up being broken, Sean? Looks like maybe collarbone or
No,
ribs.
my fucking my actual breastbone is
Are you
fractured.
sternum?
Oh, your sternum?
man.
Yeah, my sternum is actually
Ouch.
fucking fractured.
Ouch.
How did
I
that
saw
happen?
you rubbing it.
Yeah, it's when I'm sitting up, it's not so bad, but when I lie down and all the pressure was on it, it's
Okay.
fucking, it's sore, man.
How did
Oh,
that
yeah.
happen? Oh, yeah, it's from the car accident. I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. What are you replacing your car with?
A car.
Any particular car?
Spaceship.
No, I don't know. I'm looking at a
collar.
few different hybrids, everything. I've been looking at. I don't know what the replace of it.
Don't know if it's going to be new or used, huh?
It'll definitely never be new. So the minute you buy a new car, you lose like fucking
That's already-
10,000 driving it out the lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want to know something? There are cars that actually go up in price when they leave the lot because they're limited production. They're special vehicles.
Okay, Brad, what I look like a fucking billionaire?
You do own a BRX 01.
Yeah, okay.
That's true. Yeah,
Sport Fusion.
that's true. And I ought,
Oof.
yeah, there's the car.
There it
That's,
So there you go.
Holy
Brad, that's the car.
moly. I didn't see the car yet.
Yeah.
that's
so
the
there's a
smash.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That is crazy, man.
crazy.
yeah.
All the impact right on your side of the car too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I got lucky though, because we had been a little further up and hit me like in the door or hit me in the like so
Yeah.
lucky he hit me a bit further down like
Now,
Well, are you sure that he hit you or you hit him? Who hit him?
he hit me, that's for
Stick
sure.
with the story. It's no fault in New York. Stick with that story.
Yeah, I know New York is weird. There's a no fault law, which is crazy. So it's like he said, she said type fucking I never knew about that until now. And it's like, wait, what do you mean there's no fault? The fucker came straight through a red light and hit me. And they're like, yeah, but he said he can throw a green light. And you said you can throw a green light, so it's no fault. I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Like,
with all the traffic lights or traffic cameras they have, they can figure it out.
there's no like when everybody get back to me, there's no cameras in the area.
Oh, good grief.
None of them work.
Yeah.
They're just for looks.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? Like, I couldn't even believe it. Like 7:30 on a Saturday morning, they didn't even ask to do like a breathalyzer test on anybody or like anything. I was like, wait, it's 7:30 on a fucking Saturday morning, like, you know?
Yeah, right.
Nuts.
And your RCs were in the trunk. You had one
My
there?
my wrecker was in the back, and that's what I was most concerned about. Because, like, when I went back to look at the car, a guy came and took the wrecker out of the car for me. But when I went back to get stuff, I found like one of the windows. I found like one of the flashing lights, and I was like, "Oh no, this thing must be dead." But lucky enough, just all the back windows popped out of it, and one of the lights broke, and it wasn't too bad. But I was actually taking it for its first run that day. That's the only reason it was in the car. I was gonna, after work, I was gonna make a video with it, like, cracker.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, and then somebody said afterwards, which would have been a fucking hilarious idea. Like, I should have hooked the wrecker to the front of the car.
Yeah.
Would have been good.
That would have been fucking hilarious. Only I got carted off in an ambulance, so I couldn't do that.
Later, Nick.
Yeah.
Is it, did you fix it?
Yeah, I fixed it after hours last Friday, or after hours.
Yeah.
I don't have a dash cam spin rush now, but I will be investing in one, that's for sure. After finding out about this stupid no fault law, I'm definitely investing in one.
Shelby.
Yeah, they're pretty non-expensive, and when you turn it on, it just loops. It just races, and
yeah.
Yeah, I got one that you can plug. It has a camera in the front. You can also put one in the back too.
Yeah,
comes with it.
But the problem is with that no fault, even if you had the camera, they're still going to put no fault on it.
yeah, but if you have to go to court, the dash cam helps.
Yeah, at least you have camera to prove, you have camera video to prove it. So.
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Right now it's a he said, she said. His insurance company already called me and was like, "Oh well, you know, I think your insurance company is just gonna have to pay for all your stuff. We'll pay for his stuff." I'm like, "Wait, what?" And they're like, "Yeah, because it's no fault. Like, it's like there's no cameras, there's no witnesses." I'm like, "This just does not seem fair. Like, what sort of fucking law is this?" Like,
whatever your insurance company says is really all you can do, I guess. Unless you really want-
yeah, but then my insurance goes way up through the roof because that fucker hit me. Like,
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
But here's the thing: your insurance is probably going to go up anyway, whether it was his fault or not.
Yeah, I know, but it's probably going to go up
find
way
a way
more
to-
because they had to pay for total car and every fucking thing now. Like, so.
Yeah.
I hope you got
just saying in general, they'll find some way to screw you over.
Yeah, now USAA is normally not too bad. Like USAA.
You didn't get any tickets. Nobody got any tickets filed.
No, there's no citations, no nothing. The bastards, cops didn't even want to do their job. Like they were there, like as little paperwork as possibly they wanted to do. Like, like unreal. Like,
I hope you got the price back for it.
got what?
I hope you got decent money back for it.
Yeah, all right, money. Yeah, I haven't got it back yet. How to get it back? So.
Because that's your down payment on another car.
Yeah. Truly.
Yep.
And that's the only reason I'm raffling all of these off, because I placed that big of an order the other day. It's like there's going to be no room. These are just going to gather dust. Like, so.
Yeah, it's
It's
not to pay your car off. It's to buy other RC stuff.
Well, I already bought all the other RCs, so that's
Okay.
the problem. Now these things are just going to gather dust. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I just don't like. I can't justify shelf queens. Like, so. You know?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
You know what? When your car goes to the junkyard, hopefully they'll be able to get parts off of it. I'm sure there's some parts on it that are still usable.
It's already gone.
I know.
It's straight on the back of a tow truck.
But the junkyard probably is going to find a way to get some money off of it.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
there's
They'll break it
Oh,
down.
yeah, part it out.
There's still a bunch of parts on that thing. They're good.
Oh, yeah.
Besides the turbo one.
Yeah, except for the nose.
Yeah.
Gee, Greens, you're not that guy, are you? Get out off the left. get out off the left lane, you stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah,
But,
if he's that guy, I'm gonna beep at him and flash my light at him because
oh, dude, I'm
Wait.
telling you, that's what I think there should be a law where you're allowed just at least 50 little bumps without it being a hassle. So when somebody's going slow, you should be able to just hit them a bump on the back, and there should be no
Bump draft.
thing against it. Like, they
Hit
get the
'em
fuck
out.
out of my way. Like, you know, it drives me insane. They're in a big hurry to get in front of you, and then they get in front of you and they fucking hold you up. It's
And they
like,
slow down, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they pass you and turn right in front of you
Yeah.
I had that happen to me today.
all the time, man.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put some of my videos from my car camera on my channel.
Like on the MF-1X.
yeah. Wait till you see the video tomorrow that I put of my Kyosho Blizzard. I inverted the colors with the program, which is kind of weird. And I got this like heavy music on it, and I inverted the color and did a couple little special effect. I said, what the heck, I'm gonna try it. So I wanted to try something different, and hopefully it turns out okay. It was an interesting look, that's for sure.
So there's lots of purples and greens or something.
Yeah, the inverted that it actually used was interesting, actually. Maybe I can show a little bit of it, do a little sneak peek. Let me find it real quick. It is uploaded, but it will be there tomorrow.
I was trying to find something like that for my
So,
next adventure, but
Mhm.
Yeah, RC so-and-so did a video where he glittered up his Black Edition lunchbox.
That's what you said earlier, Brad.
Yeah, what do
He
you?
was here when you said that.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot that you were there. That's an interesting thing. I could see you doing something like that, and then shellacking it.
I'd like to check it out, see how it worked out for him. Always cool to see how different things apply to. That's a hard body, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he shellacked it, so the glitter would
make
stay
it
place,
look like a bass.
and then put details on it after he shellacked it.
They were a good shellacking.
A good shellacking.
Black pit.
Make it look like a bass boat.
So
Oh, wow.
the bus was yellow, but it turned out like an orange. The white turned out, the black track is white. The snow turned out like a grayish. My deck was
Yeah.
brown. It is still brown. It's kind of cool, the effect that it gives, but it's interesting.
And it reminds me of like infrared or something besides the orange.
Definitely different, that's for sure.
It's like what do you call? Yeah, like the infrared, like the heat friggin'.
Yeah, right.
The heat thing on it.
Green and white. Isn't it like green and white and red with infrared?
It depends on if it's color or if it's just black and white or what the monitor is for the infrared. I'd assume.
Let's see.
Predators is probably a little different. I forget what Predators is like.
Yeah, Predator was different.
I think there's another one coming out pretty soon.
A new Predator movie?
Yeah, and another one, I can't remember which one they said today.
That's crazy. Hollywood is just out of ideas.
Oh, I know, they're stupid.
Fucking insanity. Let's just keep remaking every movie we've already made.
Yep, no brains.
They want safe bets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd watch another Predator movie.
Yeah, because you hope to see one of your favorite things you like to draw.
So this is a quick preview of tomorrow's video.
Cool.
Where'd you get the plow? It came with a
Cool.
plow, right, Frank?
Pardon me?
It came with a plow, right?
Yes.
It actually looks like it's all lit up. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So I
Music
kind of
makes
like
it-
Lights on it.
I got it about 2 or 3 times on the video, very short, and then a long time that it's on, then another time that's shorter. So it's kind of interesting. It's different.
Music makes me think of Miami Vice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like the theme of the.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Love that soundtrack, E-Revo soundtrack.
yeah.
Yeah, then you got to see the flamingos running around and flying.
In the snow.
In this,
Jakester.
closest you get to that is when they're on those salt flats that are pretty caustic.
Yeah, I heard that too. Also, that I Am Legend 2 is supposed to come out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What one? What was I Am Legend? What was that?
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith.
Will Smith, last
Oh,
person.
yeah.
He was alone.
With his dog.
Had the puppy.
Yeah.
They had to start
Well,
mankind.
it was like they were like vampires or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They only came out at night.
Yeah.
And didn't he try to cure one? He tried to
Yes.
cure a female.
Yeah, he was trying to cure him. But that was like a remake of It was that Charlton Heston in one of them a long time ago, something like that.
I
You're
don't
thinking
know.
He was a
Planet
helicopter
of the Apes?
pilot. No, it wasn't Planet of the Apes. He was a helicopter pilot, and he was bringing the cure to the president, and he crashed, and he took the cure, and everybody went.
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about, but I don't think it's the same one.
I think that was that Charlton Heston.
I believe so.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of like a remake of that.
Anything's possible.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, he's
Now I gotta go to the hardware store tomorrow.
here
Oh.
one.
What do you got to get?
Tubing to make extensions for the exhaust on this thing.
Oh yeah.
All the stuff I have is way too big. It doesn't even sit on there.
Everything you want to tell everybody you're leaving.
I'm gonna be taking off, guys.
Hi, Steve.
Hasta
careful,
canasta.
man.
Thanks, Stephen, for coming in here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Drive carefully.
Watch out for the wackadoodles.
Wackadoodles?
Yeah.
What the heck are those?
All the wackadoodles
Doodles
out
that
there on the
whack.
roads.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sean,
Case in the room right next to him.
Sean
That's
Fawcett.
that's where I was gonna go.
What is it?
Never mind. Sean.
Never mind, Sean.
No.
He said you hit a wackadoodle because he hit you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
I just want more movies with RCs in it. Just like the latest Ghostbusters. The latest Ghostbusters had one in it.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that yet.
I haven't
Yeah,
either.
me neither.
That's what Paul Rudd or Paul Rudd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kid.
Pretty sure it was a Traxxas.
Kind of look like it's the Haas, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
There was a good lot of movies had RCs in them. There's a couple of them that used the RCs like to drive under the cars with bombs, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
it
used
was-
the RCs with cameras and a few movies.
Right back.
Cool.
there was one with Kiss, the guy from Kiss, and he was like, they were spiders, I think.
With Gene Simmons.
Yeah, he was the bad guy.
And he had RC spiders.
Yeah, he had RC spiders that he could control.
Oh yeah. Don't know. I don't think I've seen that.
It's a really weird sci-fi one.
He's
Okay.
done some real weird stuff in the first.
Brian says there's a Guardian of the Galaxy that's in production. Cool.
Yeah, the third one.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's a good. It's a good show.
Well, comic books, we could go on forever with those.
There's Obi-Wan Kenobi, a special series coming out also. That should be interesting.
Morbius is coming out.
I just
soon.
Mobius.
I want to know how many people can get bit by toxic spider or radioactive spiders.
I think there's quite a few. How many different Spider-Mans have we had?
Yeah.
And the multiverse one also, like the multiverse cartoon one, like there's a pig that got bit, there's a girl that got bit, there's like a whole bunch of different Spider-Man in the multiverse. That's just weird.
And they got ones that are in the future.
Yeah.
That last Spider-Man movie, I will say it was actually really good. I like that one.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Really good. Yeah,
I haven't heard anything bad about it at all. Everybody who saw it loved it. Or,
really good.
Mhm.
Couple of nice twists and turns in it, surprises.
Yep. Was that Kurt?
I mean, and Guru's hard to please, and he liked it.
Oh yeah.
He liked the latest Spider-Man movie. He says it was good. He was not displeased with it.
Cool. Don't
It
say
was
too much
good.
about it. I haven't seen it, so don't say too much about it.
I haven't either. I just heard that everybody likes it.
It was good.
It's definitely one of the best
Movie I
ones in a
had.
while, that's for sure.
That's a big pipe. Oh, that's what she said.
But bump. Yeah, but it's bent.
Oh, that's what she said.
It got bent.
Peyronie's disease.
Bad.
The what disease?
When your thing gets curved like that, they call it Peyronie's disease.
I had no idea that was called.
Brad
I'm sorry to hear that because
Brad
you know about
fact.
it. But that's a Brad fact.
That's a
Yeah.
dirty
Matter of
bit.
fact, it's also a commercial they have about people who suffer from it. So
Oh. From RC to
Yeah,
Peyronie's disease.
wiener disease.
yeah. Wiener chicken dinner, huh?
Yeah.
I should put my glass on so I can see.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
Talking about we want to be able to see better.
See how crooked it is?
I'm just working.
Peyronie's disease.
You know the angle of the dangle.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll straighten it out.
Put a bump.
Could have went for it or something. Great jacket.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
No, I don't have enough of that. Nuts.
So who was working on a Phoenix lately?
Big head. He could do one.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Ed was looking at a Phoenix.
Yeah, he said he liked it. He ran it. He liked it.
I saw a video on his course. Looked like it did well.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
I saw a funny video. I saw an interesting video.
No.
Of an RC?
Yes.
Okay, what was it about?
It was some buggies on a track, and then and also on the track was an M chassis at the same time as the buggies and M chassis Mini Cooper running around on the track with them. It was kind of
I
funny.
know. I was actually surprised, Brad. You didn't comment on my vintage buggy racing video.
I didn't know that you had it.
I put
What
one
vintage
up.
buggy?
I put one up from USD. All the vintage buggies racing. I even done slow motion when they're coming over the jumps. Some of the guys were actually like sending them. It's cool.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Was it a company that no longer exists, or just a company that made years ago?
No,
No,
they're
they
all
might be
Tamiya.
Oh, dear.
They're all Tamiya buggies.
Oh,
All
They
Tamiya
call it
vintage
vintage.
buggies.
They call it a
Yeah.
vintage race, but it might be re-release. It might
Yeah,
be.
some of them are re-releases. Never mind.
I've watched some of Brett's ESTs or ESTEs. Why did you think the buggy race looked like fun?
Buggy racing is always fun when they send them. It's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
And they were sending the old ones.
Got the grasshoppers and everything in it too. So
I'm trying to get the local track here to do a vintage buggy race once a year. See if it's
nice.
going to catch on. Because I know a lot of people that do have them, so it would be cool to actually do a vintage two-wheel drive and a vintage 4x4. That would be cool. And I don't care if they're re-release. So
It'd be cool if someone comes in with a front-wheel drive buggy that Yoshi used to make, and then there's that guy, what is it, something Matler.
Yeah, Brian G, you can. They give you the parts, Brian, to just make it the single 50. You don't have to make it the dual thing. So they actually give you the parts to blank it off. They actually give you the cover plates. So you don't have to actually make it the dual. You just make it a regular VFD with a dig. Or you can actually don't even have to have the dig either. They give you the options to cover both.
I quite enjoyed the two sides, the one with the dig or the overdrive. I really enjoyed that. It's a little bit more complicated to build, but once it's configured and you have a remote with a three-way switch, three-way switch, let me tell you, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I end up forgetting I have all that shit. Like, I hardly ever use it. Like, I just forget.
I watched a couple videos and like Big Head's video. I don't think I ever heard him say anything about shifting anything ever.
Yeah, I just forget I have it. Like,
maybe he's shifting it and not telling us, but it's usually pretty good at talking the whole time through a video.
Good after morning, everyone.
Hello, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Hey, buddy.
Almost morning again.
Spin Rush says, did you see this secret creation from Dark Dragon Wing? You put a link on YouTube.
I saw a thumbnail of one of his recent creations.
Must not be very secretive. Oh, recent. Yeah.
I'm talking about within the last week.
No, always good to see new stuff from him though. He's a very creative dude.
Matthias, what's up?
It's not just repetition with him, at least something new.
Well, I do think when everybody sees RC so-and-so's creation, you're going to find that interesting too. Look at that. It's got fluorescent coloring, so in a black light, that would look pretty cool.
That is pretty wild.
Look at the color combination, silver and gold.
Did you say what Lyle said his name is when he comp crawls? Digless Slowfinger.
That's
Look at that.
cool.
He even put
Yeah,
a roll cage.
Yeah.
that's cool. The cage inside, yeah.
Look at the seats and seat belts. That is a carbon fiber sides, isn't it?
No, I think it's 3D printed.
That's 3D printed. Yeah.
Was that a Fly Sky?
Yeah, it's a
GT5.
And all that for 615 US. It's a Supra MK5.
There's a lot of 3D printed for that price. Well,
Yeah, paint job's nice, but 615 bucks. Wow.
yeah, that's a bit crazy.
I didn't know he's selling that.
That's a bit crazy considering half of it was 3D printed to look at
Yep.
it. The drifter Daniel bought, that new drifter he got, man, that thing is in person. That thing is sick. There's only 300 of them made. Like he like the night they went on sale, he said he was there right at midnight, like fucking trying to get on it.
The Grumpy Modeler made his own 3D printed front wheel drive buggy. And you wouldn't believe how well those friction dampers work on it. You'd think they were oil filled. I'm being serious.
The power of the printer.
Oh yeah.
And Spin Rush says, did you see Tank that is simulated hydraulics that go up and down?
No. Oh, on that car? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
So done with servos or something must be.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, it's got little
Yeah, 4
tiny-
micro servos.
It's too bad you can't get that guy to join us on the site.
Got paid for custom.
Yeah.
Let me put some hours into it.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's 600 on eBay or whatever it was. You just had it up on.
Yeah.
Spin
That
Rush,
is
I must have simulated hydraulics too, because it was up and down as well.
That's what you call a hot. That's what you call a hot rod RC.
Well, I
No,
wouldn't
that's
say
a
hot
tuner
rod.
RC.
I wouldn't say that's a hot rod.
It's just souped up, but not hot rod.
Yeah, not a hot rod.
Tuner.
Don, are you hugging your cars, your trucks before they
No,
go?
no, there was some stuck under the wheel of it there. Just had to get out from under the wheel.
Okay.
Don't judge,
You just
Frank.
loving on them before they leave. That's all.
Don't judge.
I know, honestly, like the blue one, it will be hard to say goodbye to, 'cause that's a really nice truck. Like,
Yeah.
it is a really nice TF2.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably buy a ticket, but after the weekend, hopefully
Yeah.
there's gonna be some leftovers. But I got a busy day tomorrow and a busy day to this weekend. Busy
So
weekend.
you have your crawl this weekend, isn't it?
No, this weekend is actually a hockey tournament.
Oh, I thought you had your, oh, that's next weekend, then your crawl, is it?
Yeah, originally, yes, this weekend I did put the crawl event this weekend,
Yeah.
but I had to change it to the next weekend because of the hockey tournament.
I
But
get it.
the snow is not gone here, and they're calling for another 5 centimeters probably this weekend.
What? That
Just does
sucks.
not want to go away.
Yeah.
Our snow did. Our snow did. Our snow went away, and I think after we had that 71-degree day, it went bye-bye.
Yeah,
there's
they're
that
calling,
piece of
I think
wood
they're
I
calling for, yeah, I think they're calling for some here on Saturday. I meant to be having a crane pick. So we have a meeting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock to decide if we're gonna proceed with a crane or we're gonna, because to cancel a crane alone costs us $7 just to cancel it tomorrow, the short notice.
Ooh,
That's like $7 just down the drain, like too.
Wow.
We're supposed to get some snow on Saturday, then it's going to melt on Sunday because it's going to be in the 40s again.
Yeah.
Later, Guru.
Here you go,
So,
Brad. I'm getting snow right now, Brad. There you
Way to
go.
go.
Thousands of dollars an hour.
So I actually pushed my first grand opening of Hollies. I pushed
Right.
it to the 2nd of April.
That was my dad's birthday.
April Fools.
Yeah.
One day after.
I should have put it April 1st and tell everybody that showed up. April
Yeah.
4th, there's no event.
I'm just
Now
gonna
I
keep,
pissed everybody off.
just gonna keep your money. See ya.
And Lau said snow or not, let's roll.
Snow or not, let's roll.
I mean, the weather is up and down, warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold, because it's getting close to that time.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we got-
interesting.
We got 80s coming next week.
I can't wait to see how it's gonna react with the people and having a sponsor for all the events this year, and it's the same sponsor. So I'm already kind of feeling feeling it because they do put a lot of advertising on Holly's RC Park Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
And they're okay. That's enough. Okay, no, wait.
Uh,
They're gonna get their money's worth. Try to.
Yeah.
is there one of the bridges like named after them or anything or?
Not yet, but they are thinking of doing buying some concrete because I told them, listen, I want to build a concrete hill so it stays the same all the time on one of the sandy hill that we have.
Yeah.
So just take some concrete, some rocks, and just build a nice hill to try to climb, make it a challenge, and put a post there and say it's the STCRC hill. And he goes,
Yeah.
oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I'd love that. So he might actually do that this year.
That's cool.
Cool.
Or do the SCX 24 park, the STCRC 24th scale park. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen with that.
I don't know why anybody would want to sponsor that.
Well, it's 24th. It's going to cost them 24th scale less than the
Than the big one.
That'll be 2.4%.
yeah, 2.4% less.
Cost.
But I think I'm going to see Grant this year. I'm going to see him a little bit more often this year. There's a lot of events. And hopefully he's going to make it to the Cheerios Challenge. So I am going to make an event called the Cheerios Challenge. And some of you guys been at Kibler's event. I think they had it one year.
Stone Mountain.
You guys put the Cheerio thing pot on top of your truck and you had to do the course.
LORC did it.
Okay.
That was the first time I saw it, I think.
Yeah.
Danny, I'm just going to say don't get too excited because then the disappointment won't be as bad. So, yeah. Although the Ultra is a lot better than the Pro because it has better clearance.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it the Pro that you brought it out once and then put it right on?
Yeah, sold the VS410 Pro quicker than I think any other. Well, nearly quicker. The SBR didn't even see a battery, so it didn't. It get opened and didn't even see a battery and get sold again. But the VS410 Pro for a trail truck, it's the fastest trail truck I've ever sold in my life.
Grant came to my event last year and he brought his little puppy with him. It's a nice little dog and very smart for its age because it's still a puppy. But man, that little guy was following him everywhere. Like he was not tied and he was not running away. If it was my dog, poof, dog's gone.
God, see you later.
But that puppy, no, it stuck around him all the time and was not going away. He put it right between the RCs, like right beside his truck, and he says, stay. And then he just backed off and the puppy just stayed there until he called him. So
good.
For a puppy, that was pretty good.
Trained.
So hopefully he brings a puppy back. But
Yeah,
it's
might not be such a puppy anymore.
Yeah.
true. But it is a small dog. It's a pocket dog, they call. And
Okay.
he had a pack sack dog cage at the back of him. So it's kind of cool. It's a cage for the dog and he had it on the back and he was RCing and everybody. And then when you saw him from the back, you actually saw the little puppy. So it was cool.
Was it pink by any chance?
No, it was not pink. I don't think it was pink.
Paris Hilton. I think I could see Paris Hilton wearing one of those.
I think he was a little guy on top of that. The puppy. Yeah, he calls him Sparky. That's it. Sparky is still by my side all the time. Cool. Aw, he's
they're
daddy
small.
boy.
The underfoot would be a trouble.
Yeah. Well, you know, to me, it's good to have that little dog with him when he's crawling, because if ever his RC dies, he can always tie it to the dog and pull. Mush, mush, mush.
Yeah, I don't know, but with the locked diffs, it might make it interesting.
He's a Morky, huh?
Drag it like a sled.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might have flat spots on your tires.
I don't know what that's gonna do, Guru. If you put shout out 4 times in a row, but on the same sentence, I think it's only gonna do it once.
If it even reads it.
Yeah, it
it's
did.
gonna read- It did read it, but it reads
did
the
it?
first word.
I'm
Norse
looking
rat.
down doing something.
But I think if you have that shout out in one word in the sentence, even if it's not the first word, it's still gonna work.
Interesting.
So you could say you can make it any word, right? So you can
Yes.
make it. How about if you make it like a or is or the? So everybody just be getting shout outs left and right.
That would be annoying.
A bit.
Yes. Because we only got 5 shout outs on the screen at the moment. 4.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. I might have to go anyway, guys.
You're gonna go. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it.
No worries, no
And,
worries.
good
Thanks for
good luck
having
on
me.
your raffle.
Yeah.
Get well, Sean.
All righty, guys.
Feel
I'll probably
better,
see you
Sean.
tomorrow night. So
Hope
Okay.
you feel better.
Mhm.
Go get some rest.
try my best. That's when it's hard when I try to lie down. So that's why I try and get myself till I'm like yawn and tired. And then
Okay.
jump into the fucking bed. So
Yep.
It's good policy
Yeah.
generally.
all right, later everybody. Have a good night.
Hey, Sean.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
G Green says I'm going to put a receiver and an ESC on him this summer and enter him as my running truck. He's talking about cool. Yeah, it's getting close to 11:30. We're gonna shut this down soon in 15 minutes. And for some people that didn't see it on Tamaya Tuesday, I am making a metal sheets for the body for the Capra. So on one side, it's kind of flat. So it is 2 sheets of aluminum baking pans glued together. So it should be interesting because it is going to dent once you roll over and hit rocks. So that's the
That'll be
side door.
cool.
This is a roof, which has a big bump on it.
Sound cool with rocks flinging off of it too.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. The hood, it actually has an opening hood, so I had to put a piece of plastic on it. So it's just a serving dish that you get salad or whatever from. I bent it with with a torch, and then folded it, and then I put glued the aluminum on it, which has a pattern. So should be interesting. I can't wait. I'm gonna ask the client. Well, I don't know if I should even ask him because he told me I have free range to do whatever I want. Do a clear finish on it or actually put a primer and then just paint it white. That was my first thing. Put a primer and paint it white so that the bumps with the white is going to stick out with the shadows. So that was my thought.
Not only that, but it might even scratch off a little too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So to me, I think it's going to be better by priming it with a gray and then putting a white on it like that. If it scratches, it's going to go to the gray or all the way up to the past the metal or to the metal. More realism.
Yeah.
And I do still have the original panels, which I am going to paint. And that again, he told me to keep it simple. So 2 colors or just one. So I'm thinking of just white again. So like that, you can just swap the panels, but it's still the same white truck. We'll see. I'll let my imagination go. I'm good with that. Hey, JP Slayer. Trail Critters back in the chat.
No, I'm not in deep thought. I'm just lost in translation.
Poor you.
Oh, wait, or here we go. I'm lost. I went to go find myself. If I return before I get back, tell me to wait for myself.
Oh. We'll do that. I think John needs to take some pills tonight.
Yeah.
So they're going to stream the hockey games this weekend for the hockey tournament. And they're selling the, you can watch any of the games. It's $25 to watch any of the games. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
Do they
I
pay
told
you
my
to watch
wife-
it? You gotta
Hey?
pay to.
Yeah, you got to pay to watch it. If you're watching the stream, you got to pay to watch the stream. But me, I'm going to watch the game there, so I don't have to pay. But my wife is going to be here. So I told her, do you feel comfortable trying to register and paying and then trying to find the right stream to actually watch it? So it's $25. It's not that much, but she goes, oh, no, just call me and tell me the result. So
I mean, that's a cool way for other family to watch the kids playing.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. It seemed to be a very well organized tournament. To me, they're running it on like 8 different arenas throughout it's in Kingston. So 8 different arenas. It's kind of cool.
Sebastian should have a great time with that one.
Yeah. Yep.
So, forgot to tell you guys, I got my Fighter Buggy RX Memorial Edition rims from Britain finally.
Oh, so you did have the right address?
And the post people know who I am. That's why.
Okay.
I got regulars that
All
do
of
my
them?
route.
Oh, I thought you meant all the post people in the world.
No, I think the people who share the route know who I am or know where I live.
Yeah.
They're not
Spinrush
all
has a
the
good
same.
question
Usually a
there.
woman- What?
Never
I did-
mind. Go ahead, Brad. I'm trying to keep it on RC.
Oh, well, that was on, it started out as RC.
Yeah. Never
So
mind.
I'm wondering,
Hey,
I'm wondering what tires
No.
to put on those instead. What to buy for them.
Well, if you got the Memorial Edition rims, you need the more Memorial Edition tires that originally were on it.
They don't, I'm having problems
Yeah.
finding them. I even talked to Tamaya. They said they stopped making them. And what's funny is that those same tires are the same tire tread that's on the Holiday Buggy. And he says I can't get them from either one.
Hmm.
There was a guy I thought I saw who had the yellow rims that would be for the Holiday Buggy. Hopefully he still has those, but I doubt he does. But I haven't worn them out yet because I haven't driven it yet. So I was thinking of getting some decent buggy, maybe from Proline or someone else or Njora.
Don't know. Yeah, that would be a good choice, but
Yeah, I'd look to see what people have done before. Save your money. Don't buy something you're not going to use.
I'm hoping they're 2.2 rims.
Yeah, right. The easiest to find buggy tires that way.
yeah. John Martin says they're coming to take me away.
2.2.
Well, I don't know if I'll be buying the tires for them in the near future. I'm just going to have John measure them for me properly, and he'll tell me if they're 2.2s.
Oh,
Get the caliper out and caliper them.
I don't know. Do I have to do it from where the hubs hooks in?
Do
Or
the
do I do-
inside diameter. Inside diameter of the tire.
I don't have the tire that's off. I could do that with it. It has to be done with the rim.
Well, either way.
Same process. Measure.
Yep.
Do the very outside of the rim. There you go.
Spin Rush says, if the Russian rubles has lost its value, would it be possible to buy their RCs dirt cheap?
He posted, that's what I was saying. He had an interesting question. He posted a link up there for me. They got HPI and LOSI stuff. And he was wondering if the sanctions against Russia are going to affect all that
Okay,
for Horizon Hobbies and such.
it might, but
Yeah, so
my
I said time
problem
will
is,
tell.
my problem is if you buy something from them, what's your guarantee that you're actually going to get something back?
Yeah, that too.
Especially if their money is worth a heck of a lot less. Like, yeah, if you're paying 50 cents on the dollar for something, or even 25 cents on the dollar, it makes it very interesting, but still.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's scary.
I broke down and ordered in a TF3.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I wondered how long it would take you.
Well, I want to put a 4Runner body on it.
Okay.
Yep, I thought that too.
What year 4Runner?
Available.
I think RC4 drive only has one 4Runner body, so I think it's the 85.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the one I had before, Brad.
That
Well,
means
the
you might,
TF3's got the scale engine in it, and the stock
Yeah.
body, the hood doesn't open.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, on the current body on it. That's right. Yeah, I'm thinking the 4Runner body.
4Runner body opens.
so that means you might have a Toyota body for sale soon.
No,
Are you
He'll
gonna
keep
keep
it.
it? Yeah, I've been debating on changing the body on mine. It is scratched up, it is wrecked, it is cracked, but it's got character now there. And I've been looking and debating, do I change it? Don't I change it? I like the way it looks now, so it's kind of, I'm on the fence.
well, I still have the old Toyota Wrecker body. I have another one from my Stomper.
Okay.
So the one on the ready to run, I'll just go on the shelf until I decide to do something with it.
No, makes sense. They are worth quite a bit of money, just a body by itself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I believe that kit is pre-built. You cannot get it as a kit yet.
Right.
No, it's a ready to run.
Yeah.
Looks like they got all the upgrades ready for it already. I saw on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Metal rails and rear bumper and aluminum body mounts.
Yeah. No, it looks very interesting. The TF3, that is a truck I want to look at this year, that's for sure.
Spin Rush DHL is not flying out of Russia right now. They are out of there.
Everybody's
Connie
out of
Coletta
there.
put that. Connie Coletta put that to rest. He was the first one, if I remember right, to pull out of there.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the impression everybody bailed.
They have, but I believe DHL was one of the first ones, because as soon as Connie heard all this stuff going on, he said, no, we're done, out now. He's a stubborn old man.
Gotta be. His name's Connie.
Yeah. Well, Connie Coletta drag racing. He's used, if you ever watched Heart Like a Wheel with about Shirley Muldowney, that's who she was going against a lot of times, him and Big Daddy Don Garlitz.
Oh, yeah.
But he also owns DHL. He's owned owns stock in DHL and owns Coletta Air.
Gotcha.
RC Recreation says, speaking of shipping, Anyone else heard about the ship that's 2 football field long that's adrift?
If he means the one that was carrying all the brand new cars, including a bunch of hybrids, it burned and sank.
So it's not adrift anymore.
No, it's at the bottom of the ocean now.
I heard one a while back with Porsches and Bentleys on it that burned or something.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Had a number of Teslas and a bunch of other things on it too. And once it caught fire, that was it.
That's going to be good for the environment. All that,
Oh,
those
yeah.
batteries, that oil and all that stuff in that ship go down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Some person's gonna want to go there for treasure.
Oh, it's all junk. It all burned. There's nothing good.
All it is a new reef, depending on how deep it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
because I don't.
I'm quite sure they're going to keep divers away from it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Well, even if you dive there to get a treasure, what would you bring up that's worth value now that the salt water hit it and the fire hit it? Like, it's
Yeah.
not like gold or diamonds, it's car parts and cars.
Yep.
Certain cars they may want to fish for, and I've heard of cognacs getting saved from being in salt water for over 100 years. So,
Connex shipping containers, they're not that watertight.
well, someone was able to save a bunch of very expensive cognac from a very famous wreck, and they filtered out all the salt water, and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, that takes too much work.
But it's so old, they thought it would be perfect. It'd be great to have.
That's what wine snobs get. They're strange.
That is strange. So on that note, we're gonna start saying our goodbye, and we'll start with Green Frog.
Good time as always, Frank. Appreciate the invite. See everybody later on.
Thank you. And then we're gonna go to Randy.
Hey, I'm only here for moral support, but take care, everyone.
Thank you. And John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and see you guys on the next one.
Thank you. Brad Kalman.
See you in the flip sides. Thank you.
Whoa. Kurt RC.
Dang. All right. Thanks for having me. Thank everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you. AZ Froggy.
Later all. Have a good rest of the week. Stay safe.
Cool. Thank you. KBRC 13.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, Tank. Thumbs up on the way out, and see you guys later.
Thank you very much. Spotlight for everybody. There we go. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in to the chat and into the video. Had a blast tonight. It was fun. And till then, go charge up some batteries and go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Right, John?
Yeah, exactly.
Break it.
I don't like breaking things.
That's right. I don't like breaking things.